Coming at you with a car review, Zach style. About to go do some Christmas shopping. Got to get a couple things done. Don't want to do it tomorrow. So I read this in the parking lot because I don't want to go in. I'm dreading it. But I figured, I'll kill a few minutes, review this comic. And there's interesting things that happen in this, right? So this is, number one, Disney canon, which means it's real and it's true. And there's something very interesting that's revealed in here that is kind of mind-blowing. Now remember, this is true. This is all canon now. So I don't know what was the truth before, but this is what it is now. And what's going on here, some quick context is, we got the Vader fortress going on. He just beat like an incarnation of an old Sith master. And what's going on is he's going into this doorway. It's like a doorway of truth. He wanted to go in there to rescue Padme. And what happens is he gets things revealed to him, right? And we see him walking through his life. Anakin Skywalker, your hate has made you powerful. And you see there was no father, right? There was no father. However, we find out that's not true. You see here Vader's mother. There's Emperor Palpatine impregnating her. The chosen one. Palpatine is Darth Vader's father. This is canon. He's impregnating her, and this is the door of truth. Like, this is telling him everything. And I don't know how this is not... Why aren't, like, the big Star Wars channels covering this? When I found this out, I was like, I gotta read this comic. And this is probably the most interesting thing that's come out of these Star Wars books so far, is that, this is crazy. And he sees this, so he learns that that's his father. And we're going to find out later in the comic that he acknowledges this. So this is like a big deal. A really big deal. This was all like preordained by Emperor Palpatine. Darth Sidious knew what he was doing way back in the beginning. And we see here the soul of Vader kind of going through his life. Seeing him as a pod racer. And we move on to the love. And he grows and grows. And he ends up finding Padme. And this is the point where he's trying to save her. And she's like, I don't know you. Anakin Skywalker's dead. And she kills herself. And, it breaks him again. It's pretty interesting. This is a really good comic. And what's really good about it is there's like barely any words. It's like the narrative is done through the art, which I really like. I like it when they do that. They don't fill it up with words all over the place. Really just kind of flog it up like a lot of these writers do. The story tells itself. It assumes you're not stupid. But we're going to see here, he's fighting Ben and Palpatine. I am your father. And he kind of figures it out. And you see where he stands with Darth Sidious there. And then the end of the book has him talking to him. And he kind of shuts off. He's like, did you find what you were looking for, Lord Vader? And he's like, I did. And the book ends. So really the whole thing about this book that makes this book crazy is this one page where you find out that Palpatine is the father. He corrupts it. Now maybe she was already pregnant or like there and he comes and corrupts the Force. I don't know. Maybe they'll explore this in the future, but as it looks right now, Darth Sidious plays a hand in the birth of Anakin Skywalker, which is truly some crazy stuff. Crazy stuff. Let me know what you think about this. Do you think that they're going to explore this further? Or is it going to turn out that Darth Sidious maybe has tons of little kids running around with his force G's? Do you think he's just running around knocking up knocking up people on Tatooine. Why don't you let me know what you think about this in the comments? Check out the links in my description. Got a link to my Patreon. Got a link to my StreamMe. Throw a like up, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.